I just spent 3 weeks in Sri Lanka. Camera in hand, moving fast, watching, listening, shooting, and here's what I learned.
Mata oyagi photo ika gana pulavan? Yeah? Yeah? Can I take your photo? You? Could I take a photo of you? I get a photo. He didn't catch that fish, did he? He didn't catch that fish.
Sri Lanka is busy. It's alive. There are 22 million people here and somehow it all just works. It feels like the entire country is in motion all the time. And that busyness, it's not noise, it's not chaos. It's coordination. From the trains to the fish markets, to the families in tuk-tuks. This is a system, and it's alive. For the first 2 weeks, I was here shooting history. New Zealand's first under 85 kg rugby team, playing a 2-game series against the Sri Lankan national side. It was intense. Electric stadiums, a rugby-obsessed country, and the kind of access you don't usually get as a photographer. I captured the haka from the middle, shot the emotion in the locker rooms, the pride, the pressure, the payoff. This wasn't just sport. This was a cultural exchange. A cultural exchange through the sport of rugby. And then the tour ended, and I went solo. 1 week, 1 camera, no plan. And that's where the best stuff happened.
Oh, that was close. He just went into the back of someone. It's alive. It's a smoking, breathing city of a place. Had an upset gut for about 2 weeks. Got a bit of a sniffle and a sore throat too, which I'm just battling, but it's all part of the experience, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
So I'm standing in a tourist retail strip. There's ice cream stands, clothing racks, t-shirt shops. And then a herd of elephants just walks through, like it's completely normal. It wasn't wild, there were fences and keepers, but it didn't feel tame either. When our tour guide said 5,000 kilograms, 5 ton, I was like, hang on. I Googled it, and it was true. And I can fucking see why, because they are ginormous. They're absolutely ginormous. I saw elephants in Thailand a few years back, and I was like, yeah, they're big, but these ones are just like next level. They have such a massive presence wherever they go. So yeah, it's pretty special being next to an elephant and in and around where elephants are. They are so grand. Then I hit the coast, Walagama.
I'll push.
I hired a tuk-tuk driver on the spot, paid him in cash, and pointed to 2 islands in Google Maps. He didn't speak a lot of English, and I didn't speak a lot of Sinhala, but we both figured it out.
Do you have change?
Change.
Change? Yeah. Thank you. That was awesome. Yeah. Good, yeah. Thank you, bro. Have a good day. Thank you. Super cool, man. I just went into this tuk-tuk and I said, look, bro, how much for you to stop here, and take me all the way to Kudawella Beach? I think I keep butchering that name. And he's like, yeah, bro, 6,000.
On the way to Kudawella, I started seeing these scenes. Street vendors selling banana bunches, busy shops, elderly still walking to the shop in bare feet.
Could I take a photo of you? Could I take a photo of you for this? Yeah? And can I get a shot? Can I take your photo? You? Yeah. You're gonna sit here. I saw you. Mata oyagi photo ika gana pulavan? Yeah? Yeah? Well,
the portraits I got here, they're some of my favourite photos I've ever taken. Not because they're perfect, but because they're honest. because they have a sense of wisdom behind them. There's a struggle, a beauty. There's a whole host of different lifestyles, beliefs, cultural understandings that I'll never be familiar with. A whole upbringing in a country that's so different to mine. And with that, capturing through a simple photograph is a way for me to try and understand where these people have come from.
Put it here. There you go, like this. No. Give me your hand. Your hand. This. Your hand. Like that. Yeah, like this. Ready? Like that. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I actually absolutely love this. This is my happy place. Doing just this. It's just so much fun. And it's a great way to meet people and connect and, well, of course, flip them a bit of cash too, give something back. Awesome.
In Hirakitia, I rented a scooter for $15 a day. Really cheap, no paperwork, no fuss, just fuel and freedom. And that got me to the Kudawella fish market. Fish is one of Sri Lanka's major exports, but I wasn't chasing the polished industry story. I wanted the real thing. The ice trays, the shouting, the unloading at 6 in the morning. Manta ray wings the size of car doors. To be honest, from a photography point of view, I didn't shoot as much as I'd hoped. It was busy, people were in their rhythm, and I was just there. Probably a bit polarizing, to be honest, but still, I got a few frames that I really liked. This trip reminded me why I shoot. It's not for Instagram, it's not for the likes, it's not even for the stories, but it's about the connection, because you don't need words to share a moment, to share a connection. Sometimes all it takes is pointing a camera and a nod.
I just made it to the Kudawella fish market, and I've actually woken up with a bit of a tummy bug, so trying to get through a lot of the crazy smells. It's a real sensory overload, both in my nostrils and my tummy. I just had a guy come up to me, sort of asking what I'm doing, and I was like, I'm just here as a photographer. I just want to take some photos of the fish and the fisherman. And he starts sort of talking and whatever, and that kind of thing, and he's like, oh, and I show him sort of what some of these other shots that I've got. And it's like, oh, you took photos of poor people, fishermen here, poor people here. I thought that was really interesting. That was really, really polarizing as to the collectiveness kind of experience that I've had with Sri Lankan people so far. So what I enjoyed the most about it was just the hustle and bustle. It was everything I envisioned it would be. Just so many different fish species, so many tuna, mahi-mahi, saw a shark, saw some manta ray fins, manta ray wings, which is a bit controversial. But no, it was a real hive of activity and probably one of the hearts of a lot of the delicacies that they serve up here in Sri Lanka. They're a big seafood nation, and it starts here at these fish markets. So,
gee, there's a Maori saying I came across recently. He toi whakairoa, he mana tangata, which means art gives dignity to people. And that's what photography is to me. It's seeing people and making them feel seen. I came here to take photos, but what I found was perspective. Because photography isn't just about capturing others, it's about listening, noticing. And the more I learn to tell other people's stories, the better I get at understanding my own.